I'm walking through time, deluded as the next guy, pretending and hoping to find that distant peace of mind. It's a quote from Beastie Boys. If you're old enough, you've heard of them. Hello! I got a hot one for you today. If you watched my previous video, you saw in it on a couple occasions there I said that ADV China will include that in their show this week. I don't know how many people that watch my videos actually watch ADV China, and I don't know how many watched today's ADV China or watched my previous video. I don't really know those things, but just as usual, right shortly after posting the video, there was a dislike, and we can all guess who that is. And in a previous live stream on his channel, where we actually, I think we get along okay in his live streams. He's not a bad guy. He told me that he sent a video of mine to Winston Sturzel, which basically I have to assume it was ADV China Challenge number 2, because it's the one that I said I was walking in the steps of where Winston had once walked. So, and it was a pretty difficult argument to make, and I haven't seen an argument from that video by the dynamic duo over there. Haven't seen it mentioned, but so you got the dislike there right after posting, and then actually it's weird, the next day the dislike was gone. And today ADV China did not include that in their broadcast. 74-story building shaking for no known reason, and everyone running for their lives. I said they would probably post that in their... Damn it, that's loud. I said they would probably include that in their weekly sodcast. And they didn't. A little guy, he's like a peanut in the industry or in the YouTube community. Winston and ADV China, if you combine all their channels, they're probably mid-sized, but he's a peanut. But that's compared to me being a crumb. But I'm going to say, in this instance, a crumb has affected a mid-sized channel, because here's the thing. You know who the one is that's typically doing the dislikes right away on my videos. I found out actually he does watch a lot of my videos. I thought that he just went there, clicked dislike, and then didn't watch them, but turns out he actually does watch them. I kind of like the guy. Anyway, obviously he saw that video that I did the other day, and I think he gave them a warning, because it was basically the biggest news coming out of China, or certainly one of the biggest stories coming out of China in the last week. So those guys are either way out of touch, or because of the warning, they didn't include it in their sodcast. So you tell me, what do you think? You put it down here in the comments. Why you think they didn't include that in their sodcast? But it's obviously because they were warned that I said that they would put that in there, and they didn't do it because just out of spite. They must have been biting their tongues in their sodcast, wanting to say it, but they didn't say it. wanting to sound like they were up to date, but they're not. Or I mean, either maybe they're not, because if they don't know that story, which I'm sure made it to Western media even, they don't know that story, then they're obviously out of touch. So, trying to figure this out. Anyway, I just made all this up. It's just active imagination. At least I'm man enough to admit that. Their entire rotcast today was made up bullshit, made up just active imagination as much as mine. You know, especially their Uyghur friend that hangs out with Lula Farley. Okay, what if anybody's watching this and they know Lula Farley? Maybe I should put a link to his channel in this as well. That somebody that hangs out with this guy, what do you think is going to be? What way do you think he's going to lean? Claims to be a Uyghur. Maybe he is, but he's certainly not Uyghur right now. He lives in the U.S. And that's who they sought out for advice or comment for their video. It's funny. Anyway, a little bit windy here. Sorry about that. For today's gratuitous, nefarious clip.
Hello.
Hello.
Ni hao.
Ni hao, ni hao, ni hao. Today's gratuitous, nefarious clip. We have a clip right here, brought to you by a university classroom right here in China. Gratuitous, nefarious clip. I admit I'm trolling a little bit with these gratuitous, nefarious clips. Not just the guy that probably thinks he's being trolled, but anybody that has a hard-on for Winnie the Pooh. So here's today's gratuitous, nefarious clip, brought to you by a classroom in a university here in China, and here it is.
因为这个是这里有很多很多的练习，我们就做两个，大家明白了就好了。
Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.